Good on y'all. Doctorate up.
Fox Jess.
And we're delighted to have you here for a wonderful evening of music. Well, we always like to start our Boones Creek Opry off with a prayer and a bit of history.
To do that, would you help us make welcome Ivan Lilly?
I'd first like, before I get into the history moment, like to everybody bow so we can say a prayer. Our Heavenly Father, thank you this evening to allow each and every one of us to come out to enjoy this music. Allow the music to open our hearts, to come in, allow us to see the love through the gospel music that you give us as our Creator. And allow each of these individuals to glean from it a better understanding of you and grow closer to you. We ask these things in thy name. Amen. Now, if any of you have been here the last few weeks, you've heard me talk about ridges. And when you find these ridges, you'll see where there's gaps in these ridges. That's where you have roads going through. You've got the Shipley Road, you've got Shaden Road, you've got Knob Creek Road. They go through these ridges. Now, in a moment, I'll tell you why a ridge might be important to the history moment tonight. The history moment deals with the Shipley house. I would point out that the Shipleys is in a long line coming down to demonstrate not only William Bean, who was the original person who was here, but through his heirs, they have developed and come all the way down so that not only did they contribute, there has been members of their family contributed all the way down to the Shipleys. Now, in 1769, William Bean came to Tennessee, had 9 children. Well, William Bean had a child, and in his child, Russell Bean, he had 9 children. Russell was the youngest of 9 children. Well, from there, we come on down, and we have another that had 9 children, then 6 children, and then we get down to George Shipley, and he had 12 children. Now, I have spent some time going through all these, and it's quite interesting, but I don't have time to go through each of these generations. But I would just state that the home that's on page 78, the Shipley house, it was originally obtained in 1872. It came from one of these individuals like last week. You've probably never heard of him. Faded into the memory. Y'all ever heard of a penny baker in this community? Some of you may have heard of the penny bakers. The penny bakers came here in 1872. The records show, I went back and checked the census in 1860, they were here. I'm not quite sure where they came from. They apparently, when they came, they had money because their census showed that their farm was worth over $6,000, which was quite a bit back in those days. In 1872, Mr. Pennybaker did his will, and he set up for his 4 children to be receiving information. But that very same year, he cut out part of his farm and sold it to the Shipleys. And the Shipleys began building a house at that time. And it's over here on 1868 Carroll Creek Road. Originally, that road was called Clark Branch. And they built that there, and they started a farm there. And from that, you have 4 generations that lived in that house. The last was a Dan Shipley that lived in that house. And one of the children from a George Shipley, which was a grandparent, if I'm not mistaken, of Vicky over here. And that's what I'll be getting to, is that coming down this line, we come out with this person here, Vicky Shell. But this particular home, that was built, they raised 12 children, but there was one of the children that decided, one of the children, they went up the road just a very short distance, and they built a house, and in that house, I think it was 1957 Carroll Creek Road. And when they went there, this George Shipley that built it, he took his bride up there, his wife, and says, "Where do you want to build this house?" And she said, "Well, you see that ridge? There's a big gap there, and that's where the sun rises. And I want to have my house with the sun rising on my house each morning." So that's why it's there. And it must have shined well, because that house is right beside Boone Trail Baptist Church. So that is so important to the community of this family. But more importantly, the seeds that their family has brought down generation to generation has given us Vicky Shell. And each of us know what Vicky has done for this Opry. And we just need to be mindful of the fact that we here today are the beneficiaries of that. And we here today are planting our own seeds for the next generation. So just continue to do good works and let God spread the seeds and allow our community to grow, be remembered, and prosper. We ask this. Thank you. This is just a moment.
Wonderful message to that. Well, we'd like to thank some of the people that make our Boones Creek Opry possible. Of course, we'd like to thank our presenting sponsor of Dr. ENUF. Let's give them a big hand.
Enough is enough. Also, Kelly and Jennifer Wolf,
Yes. Tim Hicks Construction
Derek Paduke of Woodsman Insurance,
and Eastman Credit Union. Let's give all of our sponsors a round of applause and use them
touchdown.
in your week. All right, well, we was thinking of some songs to do. We haven't done this one here before. This is a song that was recorded by Jim and Jesse, and it was actually written by the Louvin brothers. And pretty interesting little tidbit. If you get the record of this song called "Are You Missing Me," the fiddle intro is done by a 13-year-old fella named Sonny Loden, who went on to be Sonny James. So a lot of people don't know he played the fiddle. So anyway,
I bet you didn't know that. I
yeah.
didn't.
Anyway, we don't have Sonny James tonight, but I'll do my best mandolin playing. So anyway, here we go. Are You Missing Me? 1, 2, 3. The day that I left you and told you goodbye, your lips told me that you would wait. But your lips deceived me and told me a lie. Another has tempted my fate. Are you all alone with the memory? Now that I am gone, darling, are you missing me? Out of the clear sky a letter then came, and just like a bolt from the blue, And while I was finding employment to find, another one took me from you. Are you all alone with a memory? Now that I am gone, darling, are you missing me? Are you all alone with a memory? Now that I am gone, darling, are you missing me? Now that I am gone, darling, are you missing me? Thank you.
That was some nice cross picking there, Bailey. I enjoyed that.
Oh, yeah, well, hopefully it didn't sound like a bucket of worms. It's hard to get all that up and down, but anyway.
Oh, my goodness. Well, we want to make sure and let you know about the talent we have with us tonight. We're so blessed at the Boones Creek Opry. Every week we have another guest artist come and share their talents with us. And this week we're extra blessed. We have Sarah Beth Lovell joining us tonight. And just to tell you a little bit, we do have a wonderful DVD called Voices of Boones Creek. Any of y'all have that? And do we have some copies of that in case you want to learn more about the history?
It's a wonderful documentary. It's well worth checking out.
Yes, Glenn is holding it up there, and we have some copies if you would like to learn more about Boones Creek. And Sarah Beth does the guest vocals on that. It's absolutely wonderful. And also, she has a band in Nashville called Fly Faith, and they're very much in demand. So we're very lucky to get her, and her father, Wayne Bledsoe, is very well known in the gospel piano world. And I'm just really excited. They've also brought a friend of theirs with them on bass, an old friend, Bill Dunham. So we should have a
It's going to be a wonderful show, I think. So
We
would you
heard a
please
little bit
make
of-
welcome Sarah Beth Lovell, everybody.
Thank you. I'm gonna get my stuff set up here. I usually don't sit, but I'm going to tonight because I've got a folk set for you, and it just seemed like a sitting set. So we're just gonna, like we're porch sitting. This is good porch sitting weather, ain't it? Comfortable and nice. I'd like to thank Vicki and for all that she does, just in general. But I always like to thank her for just creating such a helping to create and kind of being one of the driving forces behind such a amazing place as the Boones Creek Opry. Thanks to Vanessa for giving me a holler to come out and play for y'all. Let me see if I can pull my table over. All right. All right, are y'all feeling good? Happy it's fall time, and me and Daddy went to a football game last night, and I said, I don't know that I've ever had more perfect weather just to sit and enjoy an evening as last night was. So anyway, I hope everybody's enjoying themselves that way. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm just going to get started, and I hope y'all enjoy what you're going to hear. I can't pick and play necessarily like Jukebox Jess and like Bailey George, but I hope that these songs, I've chosen songs tonight that I just love. And so I hope that you get something out of it. I hope that you hear a story that you like. Hope that you hear something that touches your heart. And we'll get started with a Doc Watson tune called Alberta. I saw her first on an April morn as she walked through the fields in the mist and the hay. Her hair lit the world with its golden and the smile on her face burned my heart away. Alberta, let your hair hang low. Alberta, let your hair hang low. I'll give you more gold than your apron can hold if you'll only let your hair hang low. I thought our golden time would last, but the fields of hay were soon cut down. In a short few weeks it all was past, and my golden girl just a painful song. Alberta, what song you're mine? Alberta, what's on your mind? My heart is so sad, 'cause you treat me so bad. Alberta, what's on your mind? Alberta, let your hair hang low. This next one is an original, and it's about just kind of the crazy times we're living in. It's called I Know I'm a Stranger. Let me tune real quick while I'll say a bit about it. It's called I Know I'm a Stranger, and it kind of reminds me, when I wrote it, it kind of reminds me of something like along the lines of a Woody Guthrie song, and he was good about talking about the times. And even in his day, close to 100 years ago, making the times relevant, you know. And so whether we're in the last days or the next to last days or whatever it is, every generation's thought theirs was the end of times, etc. So, but anyway, this song is called I Know I'm a Stranger, and it talks about how basically the world is the same as it's always going to be and the same as it always was, and sometimes we're the ones who get stranger and the world just stays the same. Nothing new under the sun. When down is up and up is down, I know I'm a stranger in this world. When a boy who's a girl becomes a boy who's a girl, I know I'm a stranger in this world. When a rich man gets richer but a poor man dies of hunger, I know I'm a stranger in this world. And leaders quit leading to chase after power, I know I'm a stranger in this world. And I know I'm strange and getting stranger, but this world ain't my home. No, this world ain't my home. Just passing through here for a little while, Lord, Lord. I know I'm a stranger in this world. I know I'm a stranger in this world. When reality is traded for the virtual, I know I'm a stranger in this world. When what we eat doesn't come from the ground beneath our feet, good Lord, I know I'm a stranger in this world. And I know I'm strange and getting stranger. But this world ain't my home, no, this world ain't my home. Just passing through here for a little while, Lord, Lord. I know I'm a stranger in this world. I know I'm a stranger in this world. Well, I know we're moving forward, but all I see are past mistakes, the old-time follies cloaked in some newfangled shapes. And the wizard's just a wee little man hiding behind some drapes. And I know I'm a stranger in this world, Lord, Lord. I know I'm a stranger in this world. When darkness starts imitating light, I know I'm a stranger in this world. And the daytime starts looking like the dead of the night, good Lord, I know I'm a stranger in this world. And I know I'm strange and getting stranger. And this world ain't my home, no, this world ain't my home. Just passing through here for a little while, Lord, Lord. I know I'm a stranger in this world. I know I'm a stranger in this world. I know I'm a stranger in this world. Now, I don't know, but I don't think this next song that I'm going to play was intended to be a folk song, but it made a good folk song. This song is originally by Sting, and it's called Fields of Gold. You remember me when the west wind moves among the fields of barley, and you can tell the sun in his jealous sky when we walked in fields of gold. So she took her love for to gaze a while among the fields of barley, and in his arms she fell as her hair came down among the fields of gold. Will you stay with me? Will you be my love among the fields of barley? And you can tell the sun in his jealous sky when we walked in fields of gold. I never make promises lightly, but there have been some that I've broken, and I swear in the days still left we will walk in fields of gold. I never made promises lightly, but there have been some that I've broken, and I swear in the days still left we will walk in fields of gold. We will walk in fields of gold. Many years have passed since those summer days among the fields of barley. See the children run as the sun goes down among the fields of gold. You remember me when the west wind moves among the fields of barley. You can tell the sun in his jealous sky when we walked in fields of gold. When we walked in fields of gold. When we walked in fields of gold. Thank you. Thank you. I would like to dedicate that song to a dear friend of mine who's originally from Jonesboro. She's lived in Nashville for several years, and we met and sang together and went to ETSU. We're in the ETSU music program together, and she kind of brought that song before me, and I appreciate her for that and love her dearly. Her name's Mary Blair, so that goes out to Mary Blair. Well, thank you. All right, this next number is a song from a Bristol Sessions artist named Blind Alfred Reed. Now, this song wasn't on the Bristol Sessions, but it came a little bit later. But it's one of those folk songs that I think is just timely, whether it was 100 years ago or whether it's today. It's called Always Lift Him Up and Never Knock Him Down. When a man has got the blues and feels discouraged and has nothing else but trouble all his life, well, he's just an honest man like any other, living in a world of aggravating strife. And if he's sick and tired of life and takes to drinking, do not pass him by, don't greet him with a frown. Never fail to lend your hand and try to help him. Always lift him up and never knock him down. If he stays out late at night because he's troubled, or because his home is not what it should be, have a smile for him wherever you might meet him. It will help him find the right way, don't you see? And if he gambles when he's in the town or city, tell him what he ought to do to gain the crown. Never fail to lend your hand and show him pity. Always lift him up and never knock him down. If he has no friends and everything's against him, and he's failed at everything that he has tried, try to lift his load and help him bear his burdens. Let him know that you are walking by his side. And if he feels that all is lost and he has fallen, help to place this poor man's feet on solid ground. Just remember he's some mother's precious darling. Always lift him up and never knock him down. Thank you. Now, I mentioned Woody Guthrie before, and this is a Woody Guthrie song. It's another one that's extremely relevant. My favorite version of this song was done by Dolly Parton. So if you know the Woody Guthrie song I'm referring to here, and you think, well, that doesn't sound exactly like I remember, then go listen to Dolly's version. She does a great version of it. Also, the Highwaymen do a good version of this song too, but I like Dolly's. This song is called Deportee. The airplane crash over Los Gatos Canyon. The crops are all in and the peaches are rotten. The oranges are piled in their creosote dumps, and they're flying them back to the Mexican border to pay all their money just to wade back again. And goodbye to my Juan, goodbye Rosalita, adios mis amigos, Jesus and Maria. You won't have a name when you ride the big airplane, and all they will call you will be deportee. Some of us are illegal and some are not wanted. Our work contract's out and we have to move on. But it's 600 miles to that Mexican border. They chase us like outlaws, like rustlers, like thieves. And goodbye to my one, goodbye, Rosalita. Adios, mis amigos, Jesus and Maria. You won't have a name when you ride the big airplane, and all they will call you will be deportee. My father's own father, he waded that river. They took all the money he made in his life. And my brothers and sisters come working the fruit trees. They rode the old truck till they took down and died. Well, the airplane caught fire over Los Gatos Canyon, the fireball of lightning that shook all our hills. Who are these dear friends all scattered like dry leaves? Well, the radio said they were just deportees. Goodbye to my one, goodbye, Rosalita. Adios, mis amigos, Jesus and Maria. You won't have a name when you ride the big airplane, and all they will call you will be deportee. Oh, they will call you will be deportee. Thank you. This next one is by a great singer from the 70s. I mean, I've heard of her, but I haven't heard a lot of people talk about her, so she may be little known, but her name is Barbara Keith. And this next song is called The Bramble and the Rose. We have been so close together, each a candle, each a flame, and all the dangers were outside us, and we knew them all by name. Now see how the bramble and the rose intertwine. Now love grows like the bramble and the rose, round each other we will twine. Now I've hurt you and it hurts me, just to see what we can do to ourselves and to each other, without really meaning to. Now see how the bramble and the rose intertwine. Now love grows like the bramble and the rose, often cruel, often kind. So put your arms around me, and we will sing a true love song. We will learn to sing together, sing and laugh the whole night long. Now see how the bramble and the rose intertwine. Now love grows the bramble and the rose. Round each other we will twine. Round each other we will twine. Round each other we will twine. This next one is an original about keeping your chin up when life gets you down. It's called Rolling On. Listen up, sister, it's time you know. Life can weigh you down like a stone, make you wish you were young and safe at home. There's no time to gripe and groan. Get up, don't you bellyache and moan, 'cause like the coal train's doing now, life is rolling on. Life is rolling on. It'll leave you in the dust, knock you down, you just get up. Keep on finding as you go. There's just no such thing as slow. You lift up your chin and go, 'cause life is rolling on. Now it's true you reap what you sow, but sometimes life deals a blow that'll knock you for a loop and drag you down. Just remember you're not alone, everyone's dealing with some kind of woe, and like the old Holston River, life keeps rolling on. Life is rolling on. It'll leave you in the dust, knock you down, you just get up. Keep on finding as you go. There's just no such thing as slow. You lift up your chin and go, 'cause life is rolling on. Like the trains in the rivers through the valleys and the canyons, life keeps rolling on. And it pounds and it beats and it hurts and it scars, and life keeps rolling on. And it drags you down, but it makes you grow, and life keeps rolling on. And there are friends everywhere you go, and life keeps rolling on. And life is rolling on. It'll leave you in the dust, knock you down, you just get up. Keep on finding as you go. There's just no such thing as slow. You lift up your chin and go, 'cause life is rolling on. Like the trains in the rivers through the valleys and the canyons, and it pounds and it beats and it hurts and it scars, and it drags you down, but it makes you grow. And there are friends everywhere you go. Life is rolling on. Life is rolling on. All right, this next one, right at this exact moment, I can't quite remember if this was a Patty Griffin song or a Nancy Griffin song, because their names are, I think this is a Nancy Griffin song. I'm going to go with that. It's called I Wish It Would Rain. Oh, I wish it would rain and wash my face clean. I want to find some dark cloud to hide in here, and know and love and a memory that sparkles like diamonds. And when the diamonds fall, it burns like tears. When the diamonds fall, it burns like tears. Once I had a love from the Georgia pines who only cared for me. I want to find that love at 22, here at 33. I got one heart on my right and one on my left, and neither suits my needs. 'Cause the one I love is way out west, and he never will need me. And no, I wish it would rain and wash my face clean. clean. I wanna find some dark cloud to hide in here, and oh, love and a memory that sparkles like diamonds. And when the diamonds fall, they burn like tears. When the diamonds fall, it burns like tears. I'm gonna pack up my two-step and shoes and head for the Gulf Coast plains. I wanna walk the streets of my own hometown where everybody knows my name. I wanna ride the waves down in Galveston as a hurricane blows in. 'Cause those Gulf Coast waters taste sweet as wine when your heart's blowing home in the wind. I know I wish it would rain, wash my face clean. I wanna find some dark cloud to hide in here, and oh, love and a memory that sparkles like diamonds. And when the diamonds fall, they burn like tears. When the diamonds fall, it burns like tears. When the diamonds fall, it burns like tears. All right, this next one is an original, and it's got an awful lot of words. And I've got little helps and hints up here on this set list to help me out with the words. And but like any good folk song, I guess, I don't know, good or what, but anyway, like a lot of folk song, it feels like it's got about 8 or 9 verses, but they're short verses, so you won't be here for another hour just with this one song. But this is an original that I wrote, kind of thinking about Christmas time, and it's called Eileen from Keoki. In 1954, Eileen became an orphan girl. She went to live with her next of kin in a coal town called Keoki. When winter came and deep the snow, she dreamed of Christmas long ago. But so far from home, how will Sandy know where to find her here in Keoki? One day as Christmas time drew near, her new pa said, "It's time, it's here. We must get on the road down to Fort Blackmore. Better hurry up and leave Keoki." They pulled up beside the railroad tracks, 100 kids with flour sacks jumped up and down on the cold hard ground as they all heard the train a-comin'. Oh, the train, it rolled up to a stop at the crossing with a hiss and pop, and old Sandy at the rail with a wave and a yell gave his gifts to the children of Virginia. And there the little orphan girl, with hardly a friend in the whole wide world, met the man in red who smiled and said, "Here's a dolly for Eileen from Keoki." Well, from shock, she could not speak at all. She just looked at him with childlike awe. How could he know that she needed this so? She just said, "Merry Christmas" to old Sanny. So the family headed back that day to their mountain home miles away. And Eileen pondered on the doll and the miracle all the way to her new home in Keokee. Yes, Eileen had a new home in Keokee. Okay. All right, I'm going to have my dad and Bill come up, and we're going to do a set for you. I'm going to move some stuff around and. Yes, please give him a hand. Okay. Let's do silver. Well, let's do the highways and the byways. But let's cut. Let's cut one. What do you want to cut? Does it matter when they ring those golden bells? Okay. All right, this one we're going to do for you is an original of mine, a recent original. It's called The Highways and the Byways. To the highways and the byways, with the outcasts and forlorn, is where we are to labor, to bring the lost ones home. Oh, there's a feast prepared for you, just as the Master has said. He invited the rich and important ones, but they were busy, they said. To the highways and the byways, with the outcasts and forlorn, is where we are to labor, to bring the lost ones home. Now you may only see the thorns, but in time the briars will bloom. Go out and invite them to a home they'll never lose. To the highways and the byways, with the outcasts and forlorn, is where we are to labor, to bring the lost ones home. The Master has commanded it, so right, we're going to do a Dolly number. This is called Silver and Gold. I hope y'all remember this song. I met an old man walking down the street. His clothes were torn and tattered, sandals on his feet. I stopped to help him, lend him a hand. He said, I love you so much, but you must understand. He said, silver and gold might buy you a home. The things of this world, they won't last you long. And time has a way of turning us old. Time can't be bought back with silver and gold. And he said to me, let's rest for a while, because I have some good news to share with you, child. He said, you can't change this whole world. People need to know that a dear Savior died here a long, long time ago. And silver and gold might buy you a home. The things of this world, they won't last you long. Time has a way of turning us old. Time can't be bought back with silver and gold. His eyes shone like diamonds, and his smile was heaven sent, and his hair was long and flowing, and his back was slightly bent. And I knew he knew it, 'cause that day I changed. And as I watched him walk on, I forgot to get his name. He said, silver and gold can't buy you a home. And this life has ended, and your time is gone. But you can live in a world where you'll never grow old. Things can't be bought there with silver and gold. And time can't be bought back with silver and gold. Sweet by and by. All right, y'all sing along on this one if you want to. Sweet by and by. There's a land that is fairer than day, and by faith we can see it afar. For the Father waits over the way to prepare us a dwelling place there in the sweet by and by. We shall meet on that beautiful shore in the sweet shall sing. We shall sing on that beautiful shore. The melodious songs of the blessed, and our spirit shall triumph no more. Not a sigh for the blessing of a rest in the sweet by and by. We shall meet on that beautiful shore in the sweet by and by. We shall meet on that beautiful shore. That's right. To our bountiful Father above, we will offer this tribute of praise for the glorious gift of His love and the blessings that hallow our days in the sweet by and by. We shall meet on that beautiful shore in the sweet by and by. We shall meet on that beautiful shore in the sweet by and by. We shall meet on that beautiful shore in the sweet by and by. We shall meet on that beautiful shore. We shall meet on that beautiful shore. One more time. We shall meet on that beautiful shore. Hey, let's hear it for the musicians. We want to do one? Yeah.
Don't want to hear an encore?
When God dips his pen. All right, let's do another good gospel number, When God Dips His Pen of Love in My Heart. When God dips His pen of love in my heart, and He writes my soul a message He wants me to know. His Spirit all divine fills a sinful soul of mine. When God dips His love in my heart, well, I said I wouldn't tell it to a living soul how He brought salvation and He made me whole. But I found I couldn't hide such love as Jesus did impart. Well, He made me laugh and He made me cry, set my sinful soul on fire. When God dips His love in my heart. Well, sometimes though the way is dreary, dark and cold, and some unburdened sorrow keeps me from the goal, I go to Him in prayer. I can always find Him there. washed away every stain. Well, I said I wouldn't tell it to the living soul how he brought salvation and he made me whole. But I found I couldn't hide such love as Jesus did impart. Well, he made me laugh and he made me cry, set my sinful soul on fire. Hallelujah, when God dips his love in my heart. When God dips his love, his sweet love in my heart. Thank you, thank y'all.
Thank you so much, Sarah Beth. All right. Well,
Thank you all so much. Can we hear it just one more time for Sarah Beth Lovell and her wonderful, wonderful band tonight, Wayne Bledsoe and Bill Dunham. Thank you.
well, we're going to round it out here with an old-time song that's been done many, many times, called Way Down in Columbus, Georgia. Way down Columbus, Georgia, wanna be back in Tennessee. Way down Columbus Stockade, friends have turned their backs on me. Go and leave me if you wish to, never let me cross your mind. In your heart, you love another, leave little darling, I don't mind. Last night, when I lay sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms. When I woke, I was mistaken, I was clinging to bars. Go and leave me if you wish to, never let me cross your mind. In your heart, you love another, leave me little darling, I don't mind. Well, it's go and leave me if you wish to, never let me cross your mind. In your heart, you love another, leave me little darling, I don't mind. In your heart, you love another, leave me little darling, I don't mind.
Well, it is such a beautiful, beautiful day the Lord has made today, and I'm so glad we all get to be together. And we have a wonderful open mic that follows the show. So it'll take just a minute to reset the stage, but I hope y'all stick around for that. And thanks so much to our wonderful musicians. You know, we couldn't do it without them, and we couldn't do it without all of y'all in the audience.
And Cody back there.
Cody Patterson is
doing our sound.
he's doing sound and also video. We couldn't do it without you, Cody.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for coming out to the Boones Creek Opry. Like I said, stay tuned for our open mic. But until next week, my name is Bailey George.
And I'm still Jukebox Jess.
And we'll see you at the Dr. Nuff Boones Creek Opry. Thank you so much. Stay tuned for our open mic.
work with us. Are we on, Cody? Alrighty, well, welcome to Open Mic. We're gonna open with the song. We're in the key of D, buddy. Yeah, you are. You are. You're very much on. Okay. Yeah. Last night, my dear, the rain was falling. I went to bed so sad and blue. Then I had a dream of you. I dreamed I was strolling in the evening underneath the harvest moon. I was thinking about you. And then we met out in the moonlight. The stars were shining in your eyes, but another was there too. I don't believe you've met my baby. You looked at her, you looked at me. I wondered who you were talking to. I shook the hand of your stranger, but I was shaking more inside, 'cause I was still underneath. Your arm was resting on her shoulder. She smiled at her, she smiled at you. Her eyes were filled with victory. And she said, my brother wants to marry. And then my heart was filled with ease. I knew that you would marry me. I don't believe you've met my baby. You looked at her, you looked at me. I wondered who you were talking to. Well, I don't believe you've met my baby. All right, thank you so much. Our first open mic guest is John Kinsey, so get over here, John.
I encourage anybody that can play harmonica, fiddle, whatever, come and join us at the open mic. And Mark, I hope you're doing well, buddy. We're in G. I spend my life looking for you, finding my way wasn't easy to do, but I knew you were there all the while, and it's been worth every mile. So lay down beside me, love me and hide me, kiss all the hurting of this world away, and hold me so close that I feel your heartbeat, and don't ever wander away. Play it. Mornings mornings and evenings all were the same. There was no music till I heard your name. But I knew when I saw you smile. Now I can rest for a while. So lay down beside me, love me and hide me, kiss all the hurting of this world away, and hold me so close that I feel your heartbeat, and don't ever wander away, and don't ever wander away. Thank you. Is Lily here? Lily, come on in. This one's for you. Well, she can hear it. Key of C. Big Sam left Seattle in the year of '92 with George Pratt as partner and brother Billy too. They crossed the Yukon River and they found the Bonanza Gold below that old white mountain just a little southeast of Nome. Sam crossed the majestic mountains to the valleys far below. He talked to a team of huskies as he mushed them through the snow, where the northern lights are running wild in the land of the midnight sun. Yes, Sam McCord was a mighty man in the year of '91. Where the river is winding, big nuggets they're finding. North to Alaska, go north to Cezanne. Way up north to Alaska, way up north to Alaska, north to Alaska, we'll go north to buses on. Now George turned to Sam with his gold in his hand, said, Sam, you're looking at a lonely, lonely man. I'd trade all the gold that's buried in this land for one small band of gold placed on sweet Jenny's hand. For a man needs a woman to love him all the time. Remember, Sam, a true love's hard to find. I'd build for my Jenny a honeymoon home below that old white mountain, just a little southeast of Nome. Where the river is winding, big nuggets they're finding. North to Alaska, go north to Russia's on. Way up north to Alaska, way up north to Alaska, north to Alaska, we'll go north to Russia's on. Well, north to Alaska, we'll go north to Russia's on. This is a song I wrote about 15, 16 years ago. It's my favorite song. Get in the key of D. Get your fiddle there. I don't like to brag on myself, but I love this song. We ready? It's in D. You ready?
I've been ready.
Am I dreaming, or are you real Virginia? You took my hand and held me close to you. My heart melted as your body trembled. Oh, Virginia, I'm so happy I met you. I never dreamed I'd find another lover, 'cause I've been burned so many times before. Are you erasing my doubts about all women? Have you opened up my door of love once more? Play it again. Virginia. Make love with me and never set me free. Am I falling in love with you, darling? And are you falling in love with me? We can share our lives and love together. Will you be honest, respectful, and be true? Can you say yes to these three things, my darling? If you can, I will do the same for you. This is no dream, and you're so true, Virginia. You're so true, it's hard for me to believe. I have fallen in love with you, darling, and I know now that you've fallen in love with me. Am I dreaming, or are you real, Virginia? You took my hand and held me close to you. My heart melted as your body trembled. Oh, Virginia, I'm so happy I found you. Oh, Virginia, I'm so happy I found you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Phyllis? Phyllis. Hey, Phyllis. Did you ever ask him who Virginia was?
Our next open mic guest is Miss Addie King.
All right.
That hat looks so nice on you.
Thank you.
Oh, wait a minute, I do, yeah. Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm fine.
Nervous because you're gonna fall down the stairs.
No, that seemed, my guitar seems to come through okay on this one, the last couple of times.
Fall down the stairs.
But thank you, yeah. Whoops. Always hitting them.
Is this even on?
Okay.
I'm just gonna get this out of the way. Maybe. I think I'm getting it more in than I.
First one's in D. Well, you've got your list, haven't you?
I'm just
D.
gonna leave it there.
Oh, I'm sorry. It is G. I'm fired. Missed it. Oh, G. Here. I try to give a list to every musician that's going to be. I didn't know so many were going to be here. I did that before. Okay, this first song is by Mo Bandy, recorded this song, and it's called Picture in a Frame. I finally found the words to say how long that you would like to know. My love will be a burning flame till I'm just a picture in a frame. Yes, I'll still love you just the same till I'm just a picture in a frame. Could I get a little bit more on the mic? I can't, a little bit, yeah. This next song is a Pam Tillis song, and Phyllis, you always used to like this. When I sing it at the old place, I haven't sung it here. It's called Don't Tell Me What to Do. You don't remember? Someone told me that after I sang that, when you and John were driving home, you would say to John, "John, don't tell me what to do."
I do anyway.
We've tried and we've tried, but it's over. Yes, I couldn't fit the image in your mind. Now you tell me to find another lover. Oh, but baby, aren't you getting out of line? Don't tell me what to do. You've already said we are through. I'm a page that you have turned. I'm no longer your concern. So don't tell me what to do. I'll love you forever if I want to. You're no longer in charge of my thinking. You're already in love with someone else. So if I'm into all night honky-tonkin', well, I'm a big girl, I can take care of myself. Don't tell me what to do. You've already said we are through. I'm a page that you have turned. I'm no longer your concern. So don't tell me what to do. I'll love you forever if I want to. Yes, I'll love you forever if I want to. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Okay, this last song is a Connie Smith song called Once a Day, and most people know the chorus, so if you want to sing along with me on that, I'd love for you to do that. When you found somebody new, I thought I never would forget you, for I thought then that I never could. But time has taken all the pain away. Until now I'm down to hurting then slowly lost her mind. She sat around and cried her life away. Lucky me, I'm only crying once a day. Help me now. Once a day. All day long. And once a night. From dusk till dawn. The only time I wish you weren't gone is once a day, every day, all day long. Wait a minute. Once a day, all day long, and once a night, from dusk till dawn. The only time I wish you weren't gone is once a day, every day, all day long. Once a day, every day, all day long. Thank you very much.
Great job, Addie. All right, we got a treat for you tonight. Got Gary Mitchell. I would like to also just remind everyone to be praying for Mark Greer. He's in the hospital, and he's a good friend of ours, so keep Mark in your prayers, please.
Gary,
Is this high enough, Gary?
yeah, it come out of your book right there. Oh, did it? That's hers then.
Thank you, by the way, Andy.
What you gonna do, Gary?
First of all, I'll try this mic stand again, and Ken ain't here to help me.
Is it still doing the thing it does? It probably is. We just keep giving you a different one every week to confuse you.
All right, we'll figure it out. Get this over on this side. First of all, like John said, we're praying for Mark, and hope everything goes well. And I want to say hi to a Vietnam friend of mine, Ronnie King. If you're out there listening, I'm gonna try a little freeborn man right here. G. G. Well, I was born in the Southland 20 some odd years ago. I ran away for the first time when I was only 4 years old. I'm a freeborn man. My home is on my back. I know every foot of back road, every foot of back road, and every mile of railroad track. Got a gal in Cincinnati, got a woman in San Antone. Always love the girl next door, but any place is home. I'm a freeborn man. My home is on my back. I know every inch of highway, every foot of back road, and every mile of railroad track. got this worn out guitar I carry in an old tow sack. Hocked it about 200 times, but I always get it back. I'm a freeborn man. My home is on my back. I know every inch of highway, every foot of back road there by the railroad tracks. You may not like my appearance, you may not like my song, you may not like the way I sing, but you like the way I'm gone. I'm a freeborn man. My home is on my back. I know every inch of highway, every foot of back road there by the railroad track. I know every inch of highway, every foot of back road there by the railroad track.
Right, Gary.
Okay, let's try another one. I'm a work in progress when it comes to singing.
You're doing just fine, Gary.
Progressing right along, man.
I'm gonna try one here by Alison Krauss.
G, all of them are G.
Yeah, G. Wind is blowing around the cabin. I hate to hear that lonesome sound. I'm all alone and so downhearted since my true love, she ain't around. I hate to see that sun a sinking, another night to toss and turn, another night to dream about her, another night for her I yearn. She had no cause to go and leave me, if I had never done her wrong. She left our own little children with another man, she's gone. I hate to see that sun a sinking, another night to toss and turn, another night to dream about her, another night for her I yearn. Little children, they are sleeping, they don't know their mother's gone. What'll I do when they awaken? Can I tell them their mother's wrong? I hate to see that sun a sinking, another night to toss and turn, another night to dream about her, another night for her I yearn, another night for her I yearn.
Cody, we need some monitor up here. We can hear.
We really can't hear hardly,
can't hear
we
anything.
can't hear anything. I can hear John,
Turn the
but
monitors
you know
off.
how that is.
I've never done a gospel song, and the other night at the Circle Jam, I did this song, and for the first time, and inspired two fiddle players, Miss Vicky and Niles Unch, to get up and do a twin fiddle.
That was some good twin fiddling.
That made me happy. So I'm gonna try it here. I've only done it once, but
Got it.
you can't catch a raccoon with your dog tied to the tree, so
Right.
you gotta sing to get better, right?
Let's wait on Vicky a second.
Okay.
She's got all tied up and everything.
Lord.
That was hard. We're trying to get Vicky. Okay.
There you go.
Get over there.
Can't do it without the fiddle. Hello? G.
It's his voice I couldn't hear.
That's good.
It ain't good.
That's what we're working for.
I don't know, it's strange.
Well, we couldn't hear him.
It's called Life is Like a Mountain Railway. Are you ready, Miss Nikki? Life is like a mountain railway with an engineer that's brave. We must make this run successful from the cradle to the grave. Watch the hills, the curves, the tunnels, never falter, never fail. Keep your hands upon the throttle and your eyes upon the rail. Blessed Savior, thou wilt guide us till we reach that blissful shore where the angels come to join us in God's grace forevermore. As you roll across the trestle, spanning Jordan's filling tide, behold the Union Depot into which a train will glide. There we'll meet the superintendent, God the Father, God the Lord, with the heart joy is plotted, weary pilgrim, welcome home. Blessed Savior, thou wilt guide us till we reach that blissful shore where the angels come to join us in God's grace forevermore. In God's grace forevermore. Thank you, folks. Appreciate it.
Good job, brother.
I'm all hung up on your stuff. I'm telling you what, you're doing great. Gary, help me out on this one, though. That live and let live. I think I just destroyed the mic. Did I destroy the mic? Okay. Okay. We're in D. What are you playing on this, Dobro? Sing me some harmony on this one. I know you can because you were the other day at the jam. So I saw it. If any of y'all play an instrument, even just a little, come to the jam on Thursday night. It's so much fun. We just have a blast. It don't matter if you're good or not, if you experience, just come play. It's so much fun. We just make a big joyful noise and have a good old time. And we do the same thing up here. So if any of y'all want to come up here, just all right. Are we ready, Vic? This has an A minor and the second chord's an A minor. You'll figure it out. You got it. They tell me that you're going away. What makes you want to leave?
was up and down on that.
That was great, Gary. Thanks for the help. All right, we're gonna close out with a gospel song that we like to do. This one is recorded by the Carter family. My Aunt Gail asked me to do this a couple months ago, and I just now learned it. So. It's in C. I've been traveling for Jesus so much of my life. Been traveling o'er land and on sea. But I'm planning on taking a trip to the sky. That will be the last move for me. When I move to the sky up in heaven so high, what a wonderful time that will be. I'm ready to go washed in Calvary's flow. That will be the last move for me. I've seen wonderful sights as I traveled afar. How little, how empty they seem. When I make my last move to that city of gold, that will be the last move for me. When I move to the sky up in heaven so high, what a wonderful time that will be. I'm ready to go washed in Calvary's flow. That will be the last move for me. Here I'm bothered with packing each time that I move, and I carry a load in each hand. But I'll not need one thing that I've used in this world when I move to that heavenly land. When I move to the sky up in heaven so high, what a wonderful time that will be. I'm ready to go washed in Calvary's flow. That will be the last move for me. Everything that I'll need will be furnished up there. Not even my songbooks I'll bring, or that precious old Bible that showed me the way. I'll not need when I stand by my King. When I move to the sky up in heaven so high, what a wonderful time that will be. I'm ready to go washed in Calvary's flow. That will be the last move for me. That will be the last move for me. Thank y'all so much. Have a safe trip home. We'll see you next week.
Take your medication.